So bottom of the deck energy here talks about the fated life versus the destined life, and that there's a soul plan, and that you could be remembering this now. And so if this speaks to you, then this message is for you. Okay. My name's Kristen. I'm a divine messenger. I'm here to shine wisdom, light, and a whole lot of love. Let's get into this message. We are providing clarity with the intentions to spread awareness for those who are attuned to be in alignment with the message. Okay, we're surrounded in divine white light and love, and so it is, and so it will be. I have the 7 star sisters, and then I have the star keeper. Let's get one more card and we'll talk about it. Jump in. This is beautiful energy. Let's see what the bottom of the deck energy is. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Wow, some of you are being called to step into a leadership position in your life. With the 7 sisters, this is about birthing creations. It's about the tapestry of life and how you are a thread in all of that. It is about your self-expression. It also is reminding you that there's galactic assistance at this time. And it is so that we can pave a new path, and like there is a need for new people to stand up. And this goes across nations, across systems and all of that. There is this like recognition and remembrance, awareness even, that you're a cosmic ancestor and you have cosmic ancestors, and you see the light by staying grounded. So it's kind of like you understanding that like you're connecting with star beings, okay, because you are one. It's like you're made out of love and you come from the stars. And I'm also getting that like there's also this like strong Andromedan energy, and you might be able to travel through soul eyes. There is this big sense of adventure too, which I love. And I feel like you're saying yes to the change, okay? And through this process, you're emerging as a leader, okay? So you're here to bring the ancient wisdom down, ground it, and say yes to the change and integrate it and pave a new path with it and be the leader, okay, when it comes to this. Things are still being woven at this time. This talks about wait. It's not yet time. So divine timing is at play. All right, let's see what some other messages are. There's a paradigm shift here in this card. I don't know if you can see this. There's like a, it almost looks like a split, like an energetic split. Okay, and I'm also getting that I'm picking up on a bit of like clairvoyance energy. So you might be someone who has a gift of sight, seeing. I'm also getting you very much could be missing home, in the sense of like you miss your soul tribe, you miss your soul family. You very much could feel a bit like homesick for the stars. So just going through that process of like, oh, it's so here. Let's see. Wow. This is like the cosmic egg, which I think is so cool. It's like the light body, right? Awesome. You could be somebody who sees auras. There is this need of like zooming out of what's been going on, and this white dot represents the seed of creation. It's like the macrocosm and the microcosm, and there's a need to embrace this time, for it is where in the darkness something new can be birthed. And I also have a great cosmic womb. Okay, so there's that beautiful energy of feminine and masculine together creating, okay, from a place of everything but nothing. There is also the great severing. So this is, again, talking about the paradigm shift playing out, and that there's been so much that has created severing, right? We can see even the land being split here. So I'm getting like there's this anger, there's this conflict, there's a need to soften to love. And so it's so that we can experience something different, something better, a new path. It's like to put the weapons down, right? Surrender to the sweetness is next, right? Venus energy, heavy love energy. And this is kind of like going from one to the other. Again, like one to the other, this paradigm shift, this different reality, if you will, different plane of existence, I heard. There's also making love to life and enjoying what life has to offer and embracing pleasure and knowing that you are, you desire pleasure, okay? And you deserve to feel pleasure. I feel like this is a bit of like nirvana. There is the earth pulsing, the pulse of the mother. So everything is, you know, what I'm getting is that it's such a macro and microcosm thing. And everyone on earth is experiencing the shifts, including like the animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, the mineral kingdom, all of it. And so it's time to like slow down, take things easy, and spend time in nature. So I don't know if you can see the body there, but there's this like light body just kind of connecting with Mother Nature and grounding and kind of being a receiver and transmitter. Okay, so there is this need to really be conscientious of your energy. And when you do feel a call to go outside, to answer that call, because there's something that you energetically are meant to transmit. Okay, you've got the love. You've got the love. I feel like there's a bit of like boundaries needed for yourself, maybe with others. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of codependency, or this is something that's you're observing around you potentially in your environment. I feel like there's a need to kind of see where we can be more of in alignment with oneself instead of depending on others or things or places or mindsets or old ways of doing things, or it's time to like break a pattern, I guess, or cycle there. There is this divine messenger, okay? And this is also messengers want to work with you. And so this talks about bringing harmony and balance, being in a place of moderation, being able to give and receive. And so this very much could be relating to the transmitting that I was picking up on. So you could, like I said at the beginning of this, it is like you're a transmitter. You're a divine messenger. And what you're here to share is harmony and balance, and maybe the ways in which to reach this and how to find this. And maybe you are the harmony and balance. Okay. So I'm also getting that you're part of a soul team, a star family. The first card out we got was the 7 Star Sisters. We have, so that's Palladian. And then we also have Andromedan. And then we also have this, which says, you know, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. So if you feel like you're needing some support from your soul family, then call them in if you need them, or call the angels and ask, you know, if they can help you out. I feel like there's this like thy will, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. So sometimes we try to continue to control what's going on around us, but the control really is not in our hands. And so sometimes we do things to thinking that we're going to construct something, but there's something far better playing out for you. And so sometimes we just have to like surrender and let the breath of the cosmos take over, which is the all. And And then we have perspective, zooming in and zooming out, and none of this material type stuff really matters at the end of the day. And it is about it's not about the tit for tat, it's about the common good, okay? And this is all playing out for the common good, okay? So yeah, you're not going to know all the things that are playing out because you don't have that perspective. And so that's why there's advice about like, you don't know why that's happening. There's something that's bigger playing out, and that's, you know, a reason. So it's like not micromanaging the universe. Raise your hand if you're sure. I know that I am guilty of that. So yeah, I feel like many of you, or you have been through some sort of like spontaneous awakening and activation, and you're feeling very strongly that this is a time of you integrating. And so the blue flame is really great for that. And they're ringing my eye over here. All right, we'll get one more. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a living prayer. So I feel like, you know, many of you feel very called to use your energy to pray, like it's your job. So you very much could be someone who's feeling the push to kind of do more of that. Like the spare time you have, you find yourself focusing on your connection, right, with the divine and yourself and your spiritual team. And you could be praying, you could be focusing on you know, how to create some sort of integration for yourself and how to tap in to, you know, really hold the love, hold the energy here that you are here to transmit, which is beautiful. All right, so we're gonna switch to a different deck. Okay, this one. All right, it's already been shuffled. Okay. All right. Angel of hope and peace. Phanuel. Fights evil, light wins, powerful force. I ignite the power of hope in your heart to help you gain victory over evil in order to establish peace in your life. Tiger Eye is the crystal that's on this card. It's like timeless. So it's not just in the moment or later, it's right now, and it's always. And then if you had a question, it would be a yes. So this also talks about breaking free, having confidence and faith and trust. Thank you. Breaks down to a number 7. So this is like you having angelic support as you take on challenges, responsibilities, and personal development. And, you know, there's this opposition, right? There's this push-pull energy. So just know that, like, you have support with anything that might be trying to interfere. Okay? Love wins. Waiting for Metatron to show up. So hang on. Are you in this one? Orifel, guardian of the wilderness. Connect to nature, protect the wilderness. Natural cures, grounding, and elemental magic. So you might feel a calling. Maybe this is something that really calls to you. Maybe you have history or interest, or it's a hobby, or this is something that might help resolve something for you. As the patron of nature lovers, I will protect your wilderness adventures and efforts to conserve nature. So some of you might feel strongly about a cause that involves nature. And so just know that you have a guardian working with you to do that work. That's beautiful. Okay, so natural cures. So you could be a healer. You could be someone who taps into healing energy. You're somebody who's nurturing, caring, kind, empathetic. You might have strong elemental magic. So an example of that would be I mean, there's so many examples, but I'm going to use one. I'm going to use a flame one. Yeah. So I was lighting incense and I was staring at the flame, and I had a thought of it splitting in two, and I watched it literally split into two flames from one flame, and then go back into one flame, and then also split again in that same time frame. So that's an example of elemental magic. It's on a very, like, you know, it's a simplistic form, but so some of you might feel like you've got some strengths in that area. Cool. Number 27 breaks down to a 9. All right, what's this? Wow, angel of unconditional love. Relationship repair. Heals broken hearts, tenderness, family unity, and restores harmony. So I foster harmonious relationships by filling hearts with compassion and love. I also help soulmates unite. So, all right. So, beautiful energy. So this is Samael. Beautiful energy. That breaks down to a number 10. I feel like you've learned to maintain your ability to have unconditional love for yourself as a result of your experiences of not receiving unconditional love. Sometimes we learn the opposite of what we desire, so that when we do experience what we desire, we understand it from both perspectives. Hadriel, guardian of the gates of the east wind, awakens love, enlightenment, brings joy, identifies fears, and listens attentively. I will help awaken the 3 ascension attitudes within you: love, gratitude, and surrender. This is about holding the line and knowing that you are divinely protected and loved. And you are a guardian, or you have guardians around you. I'm getting that you have guardians around you. Yeah. My cat is having a field day playing with somebody. Who are you playing with? Both of you. You're so cute. All right, let's see. Oh, I love this one. Rick Biel, ruler of the divine chariot. Movement, dynamic action, coordination, teleportation, fights and defeats chaos. I shelter you from the storms and show you how to use your Merkaba to become a chariot of the divine power. Wow. That's amazing. That breaks down to a number 7. 777. I shelter you from the storms and show you how to use your Merkaba to become a chariot of the divine power. Whose symbol is often referenced as the Merkaba? Metatron's cube. Does everybody know what Metatron's cube looks like? If you don't, you should look it up. Sandalfin, hi. Angel of music. Oh, how nice. All right, we're gonna get one more card, I think, with this deck. Then we'll move on to another deck. Okay. Azrael. Hi, guys. Oh, yeah. Sabriel, angel of impossible miracles. Swift, astonishing surprises. A miracle cure. A spark of wonder. Rapid healing and vitality. Call on me when you need an impossible miracle. I will set a series of events in motion to bring it about. Wow. Bloodstone is the crystal called out on this one. Smoky quartz is good for the ruler of the divine chariot for Rick BL. What's smoky quartz? This is smoky quartz. Look at that. Isn't that badass? I love it. So awesome. Can we stop fighting? Hey, stop it. Stop. Goodness gracious. Get one more card. They're like fighting over a spot to sit near me. That's interesting. Okay. Angel of logic and perseverance. Responsibility, development, and precision. Work, harvest, order, and intellect and details. I help you reap the harvest of your full potential through a deliberate process of development. So you are being prepared. And then it also says you are ready. So some of you are ready for what's happening next. And this is Angel Hamaliel. Sorry if learning these names here, but beautiful messages from the angels. Thank you so very much. Oof, look at this one. Nuriel. And this says, Angel of Hailfire and Spellbinding. Subdue elements, protection, wards off evil, liberating truth, power to bind and unbind. I will cover you with fiery wings of protection and make you immune to any kind of evil that comes your way. There you go. What you don't see is that you have this kind of protection on you. Okay, because it was on the bottom of the deck. All right, so they don't mess about you. The Emperor is Metatron. Okay? As above, so below. As within, so without. Awesome. We have the Devil coming out next. Okay? I'll put it up here. The Devil. And then we have the Lovers. Oops, they're a bit naked, sorry. Lovers. Let's see what the other two cards are before we... The High Priestess. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Dang. All right. This is... Woof. All right. Ten of Swords. I feel like someone lost a battle. And it's not you. It's not your team. I feel like there's something that's coming together that they tried to prevent. But I feel like they can't prevent this. None of their tactics worked. This is what you are being protected by. Okay? I will cover you with fiery wings of protection and make you immune to any kind of evil that comes your way. Okay? Look at. This is the energy that we're talking about. Ten of Swords. There is some sort of ending here. I feel like maybe there was some sort of partnership here that may have been sacrificed. Yeah, Nine of Cups and the Moon. I feel like there was an attempt to siphon your energy. There is an attempt to use your energy for nefarious reasons. Okay, Three of Swords. I feel like there were multiple energies involved in doing this. Here's the Divine Chariot. I feel like there was this enlightenment gained as this lesson, this experience played out. I feel like there was a lot that was illuminated here. Maybe there was a lot from the subconscious that was illuminated here. I feel like this is, you know, the subconscious. And maybe there was pain and suffering and heartbreak and betrayal that maybe occurred over lifetimes or even in this lifetime. I feel like it's as a result of many relationships. Maybe there was this energy that you have that people wanted to siphon from you. Maybe you used to be someone who people benefited from in some way just by being in your energy. All right, because you are this energy, and it's like you needed to step into this, right? This is something that you didn't inherently have awareness of. This is something that was awoken, right? I'm getting like awakening here. I'm getting enlightenment here. I'm getting like new perspective or neutral perspective, or you know, seeing something differently than what was once seen before. It's like being able to tap into the unseen. Okay, there's that. There is this ancient wisdom and knowledge. There is this, you know, prosperity vibration. There's the seed of creation. There's a lot of like hermetic principles here. That might be something that you are studying here and teaching. There's this, as a result of what's been experienced, there is something that, you know, you may not feel you're ready for, but it might be time to look in a different direction soon, as these no longer provide any kind of fulfillment. And so you may feel like, you know, what's the point? You might have like even given up on love. You may have really nobody in your energy. Maybe there's something coming in for you. Let's see. The Empress. Yeah, this is divine feminine energy. And then we have Justice coming out. Fairness and balance coming in for the feminine energy here in the collective. Okay, I feel like there's a lot playing out here. I feel like whatever energy was sent out, okay, is being returned back to whoever's in this vibration. Okay, so come out wherever you are. You can't hide. It's like, I just heard you can run, but you can't hide. Okay. All right, yeah, look, the Fool. I feel like there's been this like strong faith, strong commitment to faith. Okay, there is this like new beginning playing out. Yeah, and then we have the High Priestess. So I have the Fool clarifying the Lovers, and then I have the Magician and the High Priestess together. So this is a new, what's coming in fast, okay? What this energy wants to kind of keep at bay is this new connection coming in this lifetime. And I'm getting that like the two of you are here to, like, the student becomes the master, right? Like both of these energies represent like higher level, I don't want to even say level, like higher level anything. I'm just want to focus on the fact that like there's tools, there's resources, there's understanding energy, there's understanding manifestation, there's understanding like the principles, understanding like the doctrine, it's understanding, you know, and tapping into even like mystery school, ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge type purpose here. Okay, let's get one more. Okay, and it's on the floor. What is this? Strength card. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like there's a lot playing out here, and there was a need to overcome this and persevere over whatever this is. There was a lot of ego here too. And I'm getting like you have found some sort of forgiveness and compassion of what's been going on in the environment, because you have this understanding. I also have the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. So there is this ending that's playing out of, you know, people taking advantage of what you have to offer. Like, you now don't maybe associate with energy like that anymore. Maybe there's this like, you know, giving to many, or sharing everything that you have with others. I feel like you've moved on from that energy. There's also an ending here. And I feel like there's you no longer being associated with maybe codependency, I'm getting, and going within to focus on your own subconscious, tapping into your subconscious and bringing it into the light, and integrating things that were of your shadow that needed your attention. I feel like you've been working behind the scenes the whole time. Yeah, and I feel like you no longer being in this dynamic anymore. People, places, things, relationships, heartache, betrayal. This helped you to free yourself. I feel like whatever you were involved in wasn't in alignment for you. And so you were removed from the situation because you do have a lot of love to give. And it wasn't being reciprocated. It was being mishandled, I just heard, okay? And so look at all these like vultures. Look at all these like energy vampires, okay? Just like sucking on your energy. And I feel like you were pulled away from that so that you can be in your own energy, and you can use your own energy to create what you desire and work on yourself and integrate the shadow. And now you're in alignment and you have a lot of support and you're helping others with what you've learned. Like, there's some sort of like, what is my cat doing? Bad kitty. Do you see him? See him right there? He's like stuck in some box doing something he's not supposed to be doing. Anyways. There could have been a lot of distractions for you. You could be someone who's easily distracted. So it was really important that the only one in your ear was God and your spiritual team and your ascended masters, okay? So I feel like, because that is where, like, this is the energy you're meant to be in. You're meant to be at the top, right? You're meant to be celebrated, respected for what you do and what you're here to do. And so I feel like people were envious and jealous of this, okay? And so that is a lot of what created some karmic, it seems, lessons. I feel like you're also being recognized for all the hard work, okay? I feel like you can put down the heaviness. You can put down the burdens of the past. You accomplished what you came here to accomplish. Hierophant. All right, I feel like you've received the enlightenment and now you are working on helping others with your new gained perspective and outlook on life. It's like you figured out the game of life. And now you're meant to help others. Yeah, you're meant to help others, okay? So I'm getting King of Swords and the Hierophant. So this could be a spiritual teacher themselves. You could be working with a spiritual teacher. You could be also working on communicating messages, channeling, some sort of like communicative influencer of some kind, or you're doing a lot of studying. Maybe you're working with a spiritual teacher, a guide, someone strongly supports your purpose and passion here. I just heard, I wonder who that is. I wonder. It's funny. I feel like you have strong belief systems too. So you might be researching belief systems like philosophy or theology or ideology or Buddhism or Hinduism. Like, you might be kind of just taking it all in, okay? So I feel like there's specific things to learn. Hermit, yeah. You know, you're meant to, it's like you're being mentored so that you can be the mentor that you wish you had, okay? That's what I'm getting. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of bringing that message back around, like being the mentor you wish you had, being the leader that you wish you had as well. So you might be connecting with somebody who has some expertise that you can benefit from. I'm also getting that. They could be a bit older than you, but I feel like they're meant to help you and guide you on the path. Okay, so it's like when the student is ready, the teacher emerges. Or when, yeah, I think that's the saying. I feel like that's playing out for you guys. What do we have here? We have some spinners here. 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, the justice is that you will be connecting with those that are in alignment with you, who are meant to experience your magic, your medicine, your light. Okay, you're meant to co-create with a soul tribe. So I'm getting like whoever may have tried to prevent you from co-creating with God and those who you align with, there's justice playing out for that. This is something that's in alignment with your purpose, why you're here. You know, you pray like it's your job, like you are one of God's babies. Okay, so I don't feel like the spiritual realm plays around with you. You're very much protected here. I feel like you have a passion. Yeah, and then the next card out is the Sun card. So confirmation of that. All right. You're here to anchor in this divine light in whatever way that is. Okay. That's what you're meant to do. And if anyone wants to get in the way of that, then that's at their own risk. Okay. Yeah. Look at Star and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is something that you're meant to do. You're meant to it's almost like you're finishing something that you have outstanding. It's like you came back here to do it right this time, or right the wrongs of the past. I'm getting like Atlantean energy. I'm getting like Atlantis with the Star card and the dolphin and the angel. It's like earth angel energy, healer energy. It's again, beautiful energy with the Queen of Wands. It's like you're meant to, yeah, be in that leader energy and lead with passion and love and empower others to realize that, you know, and this is like heavy faith energy too. So I'm definitely getting like there's this you coming back in this life and finishing business or helping business, or it doesn't even need to be business. I feel like it has something to do with like you had unfinished business. You're here to wrap up unfinished business. Okay, 4 of Swords. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see what else. Judgment. Okay, really? I know. It's because they want them upside down. That's why they fall on the floor. So, thank you. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, there's this energy of, you know, contemplation maybe even praying or thinking, heavy thinking. There could be a need for some healing, some codependency here is what I'm getting as well. I feel like there's this like mindset playing out. There's also this, you know, need to really focus on the thoughts that we have that continue in our mind and how they manifest in relationships. Maybe the thoughts of ourselves and how those can be projected and affect how we show up in relationships. I feel like someone is experiencing some mental processing when it comes to how they have handled themselves when it comes to relationships. There's also like you could heavily be on someone's thoughts. And there's this understanding that there's no love there, and there was something sacrificed as a result of it. A 10 of Cups. I feel like someone is experiencing the burdens of this and how it played out, and the judgment of it as well. Like having to be accountable for what was said, what was thought of, what was decided upon. That was from a place of like personal insecurity, or there's some sort of like lack here. Lack of compassion. Okay. Maybe as a result of something ending. I'm getting that there's judgment here because there's something that was done that was unfair and unjust, potentially to a family. I'm getting like somebody who didn't want somebody else to be happy without them, and so they inflicted a lot of pain and suffering and created a lot of burdens unnecessarily for whoever energy I'm picking up on. I feel like they're experiencing these burdens now. There's a Tower. I feel like, you know, every area in their life is being affected right now. It's like there's this need to wake this person up. Enough damage has been done. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like somebody is definitely experiencing the fated life versus the destined life. There could have been some sort of a effort to prevent someone from going on their destined path and journey. I feel like there is an energy here that is going to experience their lessons with those that they created these contracts with. 3 of Wands. I feel like whatever this was for you, if this is resonating for you, that this was something that was experienced for your highest and greatest good. And as a result of this experience, these lessons learned here, it helped you to establish a stronghold. You're able to see things from a much bigger perspective. Your awareness has been heightened, and you were able to use your free will choice to take inspired action towards something you feel is aligned with you. These poles are almost all the same height. They have a slight variation. But they're all in the upright. And so I feel like whatever is coming in or whatever you're focused on is in alignment for you. And it aligns with your destined path. So I'm getting that, yeah, there was definitely opposition here. No doubt about it. I'm getting that there was like spell binding going on. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you're working with the divine, and you're doing what you are called to do. You're mastering something. Whatever you're mastering, you're meant to share it in some way. Maybe you're the one, just in your own presence, your own energy is what it's all about. Okay. Oh man, got jokes today. 8 of Swords. It's like, get out of your head. Stop thinking the worst things. Start thinking about good things, right? Because our mind make manifest. That's like the first Hermetic principle. Right? Yeah. And then the second Hermetic principle is cause and effect. Right? It's all, or the law of motion as well. and correspondence. I feel like everybody has the ability to, what's going on here? We just got a King of Wands coming flying out. A King and Queen of Wands. I feel like somebody has now experienced their own form of nightmare because there's this juggling energy in this dynamic here, fire sign energy, and the strength, Leo energy. So heavy fire sign energy over here. I feel like, you know, maybe someone chose their material experience over their spiritual experience. Because when I see the wands, it reminds me of like a soul's energy, purpose energy, passion energy. Or maybe this is a couple that only is in their passion, their lower chakra energy. And maybe they are juggling one another. So it's almost like, can I say that? You lose them how you found them, maybe? I don't know. There's some sort of like finding out through maybe someone who's mastered some sort of skill that someone is being juggled by someone else. And I'm getting like this maybe energy, masculine or feminine. I think it doesn't even matter. I feel like there's this like imbalance here. These two are very busy behind me. My makeup is running, so don't mind me. Whew. Okay. Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel, you know, that's what I was picking up on the Four of Swords was like, there's an energy here that didn't give the love that was given to them. And so they're in heavy reflection. They're thinking about this a lot. I feel like they sacrificed a family dynamic and there's a lot of judgment around this. I feel like they fear judgment. Okay, they fear judgment for what truly went on behind the scenes, which is them potentially juggling some sort of energy, okay? Fire sign. But I feel like things have come full circle and maybe there's this energy that they're experiencing now as a result of their intentions, their lies, their slander, their defamation, their deception, their own shadows that are unresolved, undealt with. Those are presenting in their physical reality now. It's kind of like experiencing something you don't like so that you can understand what you do like. Right? So it's like you gain both perspectives. So I feel like that's kind of what's playing out here. The law of cause and effect is playing out here. I feel like they spoke a lot on your name. I feel like there's going to be a lot spoken on their name. King of Cups. Someone who pretended to be a loving, caring partner, but behind the scenes was offering energy elsewhere. I'm hearing that there's this like, it's like they pretend that they have love, but they're really depleted right in this heart chakra area of their body. They could have a substance thing going on as well with this Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like they worked with others to come against you, collective, or come against the collective energy. Okay, and I feel like they all teamed up to break this family apart as well for some of you, to prevent you from winning and being in alignment with your destined path. Again, the judgment and justice are out, so things are playing out in their environment as a result of action taken by them. I feel like you've minded your own business. However, yeah, look at your ancestors. Don't play about you. Okay, you are heavily protected by the divine. You also have a call of service here. You know, you're meant to co-create. There's some sort of like, you're meant to experience something, okay, that, so it's like this all had to be clean and cleared out so that there's like this reset almost. I am getting like a union. There is this like energy that you're meant to build with, a stable, solid foundation. You're meant to have a commitment. You're meant to experience a commitment, a partnership, a union with somebody who values commitment and relationships, and coming from a place of authenticity and alignment. I feel like maybe this energy wasn't in alignment with you, and it ended up teaching you some very strong lessons. But I'm getting all these lessons empowered you, equipped you, prepared you to fight for what's right in your life. And maybe as a result of you going through this experience to kind of like be ignited and activated, now you can help others to do the same. So it served a purpose. Emperor. Okay. Yeah, it served a purpose. You're like a very worthy opponent. There's also this energy of not knowing who you are or what you're capable of. I feel like there's this energy of you standing your ground, having strong boundaries, and committing to some sort of like, this is committing to your beliefs. This is committing to something higher and greater than yourself. This is you taking on challenges like a boss. All right. I feel like this, you know, you being in that energy is aligning something that is for you. I feel like it is that masculine energy that is a pair to the feminine. Okay. And again, like, all of this prepared you for this. I feel like we went from the, you know, the 7 to the 4, but it's not necessarily like a progression thing. It's kind of like an accomplishment thing. Like, you might be a bit defensive, or maybe someone is I'm also getting like, I keep hearing the word defending. So hold on a second. I feel like someone is defending their actions taken against you. That's also what I'm getting. I feel like someone is still standing up for the reasons why they may have attacked you. And I'm also getting, I'm also getting like, you're being defended. Knight of Pentacles. That's going next to the Emperor. I feel like this Emperor is going to be making sure that you have what you need when you need it, so that you can do what you came here to do. And then I have the Queen of Swords. I feel like someone's sitting on my lap and they're like fumbling the cards out of my hands. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Look at Ace of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I feel like continue to make wise investments. Continue to see what works best for you. Like, sometimes it is about trial and error, and it's also about like understanding that not everything deserves your attention, and you are more than capable of creating something on your own if you're being empowered to create something on your own, something that aligns with your purpose. So this could be, you know, you again having some sort of ability to be your most authentic self and make logical decisions and put them into practice. Okay, so it's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest, but you know, you may have, this may have like, something is coming, but it's been like a slow rise. Okay, there could be an energy, a masculine energy here, or you're tapping into your masculine energy because you could be a business owner. You could be learning the ropes. You could be developing. Knight of Pentacles is also like investing in oneself to expand and grow. So you might be someone who people come in contact with, when they're in some sort of stage in their life, when they're at a pivotal point where they may need to make a shift in a different direction. You might help them over that bridge. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Because you're able to connect to the divine. You're able to discern what's a good direction. What is the advice? What is good for the gander isn't always good for the goose. I don't know where that came from. Good for the gander. Okay. I feel like this is, again, like sometimes people kind of get stuck in their head and you're able to provide some clarity, some insight, some knowing. Okay. Some access, some channeling even. You might be able to help the masses to know the truth. So some of us are being kind of taught how to be clear channels for the divine, because they're going to need us to be the messengers, the speakers of truth. All right, so that we're not in the energy of fear, lack, regret, remorse, not having enough. All right, there's more than enough. I feel like there's energy that wants to keep us in this energy because we're easier to manipulate here. I feel like some of us are here to help free us from the illusions of our society and our systems, and those who want to do harm, create chaos and drama, so that we are not stable and secure in any kind of way. I feel like there's also this discernment and truth that's playing out as it relates to abandonment, rejection, not feeling like enough, not feeling like you have what you need in order to be successful, or you don't have the connection to the divine within. I feel like you're somebody who empowers others to find and reconnect, and to not let the past experiences be a burden anymore. It's like releasing the ego. It's like releasing the hold. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, right? Like no longer being burdened by those who want to sneak around to win at all costs. The sort of discernment is going to break through all of that. Okay? You see clear. You could be a clear seer, knower, sensor, feeler. You may have a lot of strong clair abilities. Nine of Wands, this is somebody who, you know, feels like they're the victim of their circumstance, but at the hands of others. Oftentimes there's this, you know, energy of not feeling like they are responsible for their situations, like it's someone else's fault. No, it's your fault. It's your choices that you made, your decisions. I feel like someone is experiencing challenges in their life and they're having a hard time accepting that it is a direct result of their own actions and intentions. Four of Pentacles. There is this energy, water sign present here. There's a King of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse. That is maybe having to pinch pennies or feeling insecure or hiding behind material things and refusing to change. Remember how I was picking up on the Two of Pentacles of somebody who was kind of like had a choice to make and maybe didn't feel like they chose materialism is what I'm getting. They chose the ego. Queen of Pentacles. So this talks about, you know, them seeing that you, look at this eyes, look at the eyes here, okay? Them like kind of looking over at you, Queen of Pentacles, and being like, maybe I should try to work it out with them. Let me lay it on real thick. Let me give them a sob story. Let me tell them how horrible it is for me and everything I went through. And I feel like their intentions are not high intentions. Like they're still out to win it. They wanna take from you. They see you as stable, secure, and abundant. They see you as having what they don't have. And that is definitely a large cup of love. I feel like, you know, you're the one that holds the blessing. You're the one that holds this high vibration. You're the one that has this access to consciousness. Okay, this is, you know, you being able to overflow. You have strong empathy. I feel like this energy is thinking about how they can use you, right? Use your empathy, right? To take advantage of you and take from your abundance, your stability, your security. I feel like this energy is why you're being asked to maintain strong boundaries and stand strong, stand your ground. Yeah, this energy, Knight of Swords, is somebody who's calculating. This is somebody who's a bully. This is somebody who doesn't care what they say. They'll say anything to get what they want. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they're like spinning up stories in their head. They very much could believe their own lies at this point. This person was supposed to be someone that you could rely on and depend on. It's like father figure energy. I feel like they have fallen from grace, or they're believing their own like delusions here. They're also entertaining other options, and I'm getting like, what else? Yeah, I feel like there's confusion here. I feel like they're stuck in an illusion. I feel like, you know, they could be indulging in things that numb them from the pain so that they don't have to think. This energy is avoiding their problems instead of dealing with them. They think that if they come to you, they'll burden you with the problems and you'll fix them because maybe you held that energy for them before. However, you're not interested in entertaining their problems or their stories or their illusions. Not one bit. Yeah, like access to you is blocked. Access to you is not available. It's access denied. You have learned from your past experiences, and as a result, this is no longer in your reality for a reason. This energy is unbalanced. There is no peace. There is no harmony. There is no reciprocity when it comes to this energy. You may have had a commitment with this energy. I feel like you surrendered it because you found out this person was not someone you could trust. They lacked integrity. They lacked candor and care even. They were malicious, conniving, and not somebody that is trustworthy. Yeah, Six of Cups. They could be in their emotions at this time, reminiscing about the past. Overindulging in things. There is no moderation going on for them. Okay, yeah, Page of Cups. Again, more emotions. I feel like they might be trying to figure out how to apologize. I feel like you've already moved on from them. There's this not wanting you to move away from them to calmer waters. So the Six of Swords is like realizing how painful a situation was, and then finally being able to leave the pain behind but take the lessons and move towards calmer waters, like in secret with a small group. Like, you know, not everybody knows the direction you're taking, and it's kind of like they want to know like what's going on with you, and because you're protected, they don't have any idea. I feel like their karma is this Queen of Cups, someone who they've attracted into their reality because that is what they called into their existence. It's like, be careful what you pray for, you just might get it. I'm getting like someone prayed and meditated and set the intentions, but their intentions were to defame, defile, beat down, and abuse. And as a result of that, they attracted an energy, feminine energy, doesn't have to be though, flip it, switch it, who's just like them. So they got a taste of their own medicine and they don't like it. They don't like it one bit. And so now they're trying to come towards you because they're not happy in what they chose for themselves. And somehow this was your fault. I'm not sure how it's your fault, but you know, there's some sort of like blame game going on here. Yeah, Page of Wands. Someone is watching, stalking, observing, still holding onto your energy, trying to come up with a plan to come towards you. I feel like this Queen of Cups is also someone who creates some sort of plan, taking action, creating something. Page energy is usually immature or starting something new. Ten of Swords. Yeah. I feel like this Queen of Cups was behind the scenes creating pain and suffering for a Queen of Pentacles because of envy and jealousy. This energy likes to create chaos, okay? Because it makes them feel like they're above. They put on this like good girl front, but behind the scenes, they're a young girl, immature girl inside who has still a lot to learn. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Your blessings are protected. That is the judgment that's been made. You can release the burdens of this experience for once and for all. I feel like this energy tried to use magic to create something for themselves off of your energy. And then that's when they found out that they don't have access to you. Once you removed your energy from giving a shit about any of these people, they no longer had access to your energy. And all the negative intentions that they set for others is now coming back to them. There could be an ego death playing out here. Whatever ending you saw this as well, I feel like it was the light at the tunnel that you needed. So I feel like, you know, whatever plots, plans, intentions here, I feel like this freed you from somebody who wanted nothing but to hurt you. And so this energy did you a favor. So thank you. Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse. We have player energy here. We have someone who, you know, does not follow through with actions. They'll tell you what you want to hear, but do something different behind the scenes. This is someone who's not in their purpose, not in alignment, and is maybe not well in the passion department. Someone may have attracted some sort of like illness. Okay. Yeah, I feel like someone is refusing to leave somebody else due to codependency. Page of Swords. I feel like there's observing happening here. There's watching, there's looking up to see what you're up to. There's research going on. There's asking people to see if they know anything. I don't know, y'all. This is exhausting. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. They're going to watch you succeed because they wish the opposite for you. And they tried to take this from you. They try to prevent you from establishing a legacy for yourself, as well as experiencing what your birthright is, as well as you being able to finish your mission here on Earth. I feel like there's a lot of ancestral abundance being bestowed onto you as a result of what's been experienced. So there's like this accumulation of, you know, karmic energy that is dharma. Okay. Woo-wee. All right. I feel like you're being blessed so that you can bless others. Okay? Because that is what you're here to do. In whatever way you want to create for yourself, because you are the Queen of Swords. You are the embodiment of the feminine and masculine energy in union with oneself. And that is like figuring out the game, figuring out the matrix. I'm also getting like, this is like Kabbalah energy as well. I'm getting like maybe even like Florence, Italy. All right, so maybe you have strong ancestors in Europe. I feel like you have a long lineage. You're also being recognized in the spiritual realm, and this is also like you have high spiritual ranking. It's like not only do you have high spiritual ranking, but you're also meant to experience that in the physical. So it's like as above, so below. Okay, it's part of your destiny. It's part of your blueprint. It's part of your genetic makeup. It's like all the work that your ancestors have done before you, you're meant to grab the baton and take it from there. So if there's energy trying to interfere with what your ancestors created that you get to build off of, hell no, your ancestors are going to kick some ass. They're like, you're not taking, you know, my generation's blessings away and all the hard work that we put in during our existence. Because if you think about it, like think about how many ancestors have come before you so that you can have an experience here. So there's that, right? Like it's like you're a version of them. I feel like this energy is very much from the past being haunted. Okay, and I feel like they're realizing that they don't really have much to offer in this situation, and they haven't gained anything either. I feel like what they have gained is some sort of self-inflicted pattern that they were meant to break and start off new. Hopefully they use this pentacle wisely. Hopefully they choose to do something different than what's been done and repeated over and over and over again. I feel like, you know, it's also like what somebody would do for chump change, right? For money. It's like, what would you do for money? Clearly sacrifice and end people's existence here for the sake of personal gain. Like, no, there's no, right? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, like this experience gave you street cred. So if anyone thought like you were an easy target, if anyone thought that they could mess with you, if anyone thought that you weren't a child of the divine, they be knowing the truth now. This is you understanding your worth, your value, why you're here, how you're meant to continue to grow and develop and to contribute to your family's ancestral destiny and legacy. I feel like you're very close to what you desire. And I'm also getting that you're meant to maybe create this with someone at the end of the day. Like I'm getting like, you know, you being of service, you sharing your word, your testimony, your example, your abilities, your medicine, your magic. Okay. I feel like this is what you're meant to do, and you're meant to be able to have equal exchanges with others. And I feel like this is either your energy or someone's energy coming into your existence to help create and, you know, develop this legacy of yours, this generational wealth. I feel like you you in your own right are very abundant, very stable, very independent. So I feel like also through this process, you have learned to be independent and heal from codependency. And that is one of the patterns that you were tasked with overcoming for your generational line is codependency. And so that might be something that, you know, comes in and out in your life at different points. So I feel like this is something that's being learned at this time. Interesting. That was the whole deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I always have so much fun. And I want to thank Metatron for being here with us and providing us the support and the guidance and the stability and security to keep moving on towards our dreams and our purpose and our mission, and to continue to support one another and to choose our highest and greatest good. And so it is, and so it will be. Thank you, sir. All right, y'all. I'll see you on the next one.